your fear, and you'll never hear their voices, and you'll never see their faces. You have no recourse to the law anymore. Hey everybody, welcome to MT Guitar. Thanks for joining us for another edition of Pink Floyd Friday. We're doing Two Suns in the Sunset by Pink Floyd. This is off of the Final Cut, which was released in 1982 or 83. And this is the last album with Roger Waters officially in the band. It's kind of known to be a solo album where Roger basically was working separately from the band, from the rest of the members of the band, and kind of used them as studio musicians. He had kicked out Richard Wright, so there was definitely trouble in paradise in the Pink Floyd band around this time, which eventually led to the split from Roger from the rest of the band, which is maybe a longer discussion for another video. But this song is just a beautiful song where we have just a few chords. And it's a great example of, if you're trying to get the sound of a 1-4-5 chord progression in your ear, this is a wonderful example of that. If we're in the key of D, there's the 5 chord, it's A. There's the 4 chord, it's G. Even if a song is not so obvious, you'll almost always see a 4 and 5 chord if we're in a major key in a song somewhere. So here we have a really direct example, and I always encourage my subscribers and students to try to get the sound of these Roman numerals in your head, because they'll show up time and time again. You can eventually just pick them out by ear and listen to a song on the radio, for instance, and then just immediately know how to play it. That would be a good goal to have. Another thing about this song, which is really interesting, is the time feel, the time signature changes. We have 9/8, which sounds scary. It's not that bad. The way I'd like to think of it is, which we'll talk about when we zoom in as well, is a 6/8 feel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then 3 beats as almost a pickup. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And you can really tell that that's how they're thinking about it, probably because Nick Mason on the drums is playing a clear 6/8 feel. Boom, chicka, boom, ka, ka, boom, ka, a little fill for 3 beats, and then ka, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, snare for the 6, pick up beats, boom at bass, snare, right? So it's like 6/8 with 3 beats added. You could think of it as 9/8 as well. And when the lyrics come in, actually we switch to 4/4. So after all that 6/8 with 3 beats of pickup, it goes into 4/4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Da da 2, da da 3, 4. 1, 2, and then we have 1, 2, 3, boom. And that 1, 2, 3, you can probably tell is twice as fast. That's because it's 8th notes. So if you're a little bit rusty on what I'm talking about, or a little unclear, this is a great song to get into time signatures, because Pink Floyd, obviously progressive rock, psychedelic rock, really dug into time signature changes and to odd time signatures, Money being a great example of 7/4. So we want to be able to count this out, because you can use your ear for sure without counting it out and play it correctly. But it's kind of helpful to count it out, right? So I'm going to show you a few examples of how to count it out as we learn it. Remember to subscribe and keep supporting the channel. Really appreciate it. Hit the notification bell and the thumbs up. And check out the Patreon. So let's jump on in and get started with this song. All right, so we went over a little bit of the theory, but I'll remind us as we go here. We've got the key of D. We have this fade in. So really the way I hear it is we start with those with that little strumming pattern there. So we're going to do D, and you're going to want to really keep the hand going even if you're not hitting the strings. So see that? So work on that. It's like down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. See what I mean? So we're going to be doing D, and then you go down on the D, go up, down, even without strumming it, go up on an A, go down, up without strumming it, and then down on a G. Okay. Okay. And if you barely touch the strings, that's great too. See that? Totally fine. Down, up, down, up, down. Just the important thing is to accent the down, up, down. Okay? So, one more time. Down, up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now you're going to accent the first of the beat of the G and the fourth beat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Back up. G, up on the A, D, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you can get that already, that's a huge challenge of the song. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Classic 6/8 skill right here. 4, 5, 6. Okay, so there you go. There's the intro. Then it goes into 4/4 for the verse. So why don't we do the intro one more time, slowly, without me talking. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Good. Again. Last time. Now we're into 4/4. So now we'll go down, 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 down. That meaning, 1, 2. You can still go down, up, but 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Now we start singing the verse. And this is just a standard 4/4 strumming pattern now, so you can kind of relax a little bit and go into your more habit-based strumming, right? D, G. Back to the 3-beat pickup. Back to 4/4. Here's the G coming up. G, A, T. Okay, good. Now for the bridge. G to the A. 3-beat pickup, G. Now we walk down to the E minor, 2nd fret. E minor. All 4/4. B minor. Up, down, down, down. E minor, down, down. Up, down, 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 up, down. A. Here's a 3-beat pickup. That's the first verse. So let's run the whole verse, and I'll call out the chords as we go. As you can see, the chords are easy. It's just the timing that's a little tricky. So I'm trying my best to make it clear, and use your ear if you don't want to count out every time, but also don't be afraid of counting. Right? It's good for you. So let's take it right from the lyrics. So sorry. Let's count to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. In my rear mirror. Here's the G. Sun is going down. G, G, A, T. 2, 3, 4. Sinking in bridges. Here's the G. G, A, T. Good. 2. Here's the bridge. G. Of all the A. D, A, G. 2nd fret, E minor. B minor. All 4/4. E minor. Coming up with the A. And the pickup. Nice. Oops, I messed that up. See, it's a little tricky. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Back to the intro part. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. There's another verse after that, and the only part we have left would be the actual bridge. I guess the second part of the verse was just mainly just the second part of the verse and not a bridge yet. So this is the actual bridge when he goes up an octave singing, and it's "and you'll never see their faces," all that crazy stuff. So that would be B minor, the relative minor. It's the sixth chord of D. You can know that by going 8, 7, 6. That's the relative minor. 5, 5, 6. Really good to know that relative minor in any key. So after we go this twice, here's the second time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2. That's all we have, and then it goes straight to a B minor. And we're back into 4, 4. B minor, you can just let it ring out. 1, 2, 3. Down on an A chord twice. So 1, 2, 3, A, B minor, da 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 da. This time B minor for 4 beats. Now G. 1, 2, 3, 4. D for a whole bar. Back to B minor. Repeat everything. Down, down, B minor. Da da. G recalls to the D anymore. Back to this. 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's it. So the bridge is actually quite easy, right? It's just B minor. It's all in 4, 4. Really, this time signature thing is something that I think people underestimate how difficult it can be until they start doing it. So if you're a little frustrated right now, give it some time. And this is why counting is so important, right? Because it's tough to just feel this out. And that's why playing drums is so difficult, right? Because you have to really know what you're doing. So that's going to be, that's going to be the 3-beat pickup there. And then your 6-8. 3-beat pickup. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See, I'm accenting the 1 and the 4. There you go. Practice this nice and slow. Let me know if there's any questions. It's kind of tough to teach time signature stuff, so I hope it's clear, and good luck. All right, well done, everybody. A nice addition to Pink Floyd Friday. Remember to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I appreciate your support. See you next lesson. Bye.